Good day everyone, I continuing review of my favorite ground units, and today I'll tell you about the light tank M41 Walker Bulldog. In real life it's American tank of early Cold War period, which was also part of many of other countries' armed forces for decades after World War. In War Thunder, it presented in American, German and Japanese research trees. It's straight successor of M24 Chaffee, and it's suggesting similar gameplay on the mid-ranks of game. American and Japanese versions have battle rating 6.3 in realistic battles, but German version has battle rating 6.7 because it has more advanced shell in army. American version is much more interesting than others, as long as it features many unique camouflages of various countries' armed forces, and ability to use American strike aircraft, like Mauler, Skyraider, P-47 Thunderbolt, and enjoy ground strikes with them. This tank has a plethora of advantages, so let me tell you about them. First advantage is good weaponry. This tank has perfect 76mm M32 cannon with 300mm of penetration on the top shell. It's enough to penetrate all enemies to the sides and most of enemies from the front. Even more may be penetrated in the sides of turret from the front projection. If you still not impressed, I'll add that on the top crew with aces it needs only 5.9 seconds for reloading. On my crews with experts and average skills it has a round of 6.5 seconds for reloading, which is still faster than most of enemies. Also, in addition, it has 12.7 Browning machine gun and 7.62mm machine gun paired with main gun, which are effective against of armored cars and other light tanks. Other very important advantage is tank mobility. It has even better mobility than its senior brother, M24 Chaffee. Its top speed is 72 km/h and it's reachable not only on asphalt roads or in desert, but almost on any plain surface. It drives well even though weak surfaces, and it's heavy enough to destroy obstacles without extremal speed loss and shows itself in battles very well. And the final advantage is similar with M24 Chaffee too. This tank is really good balanced, its battle rating ideal. It plays very good on its battle rating and lower, and just good even in full up tier. In same time it's not too dangerous in average hands, so players will not cry about it on forums, and that led us to think that battle rating of these tanks would be stable. Now let's talk about disadvantages. The only real disadvantage, that this tank lost in the survivability if we compare with M24 Chaffee, what is little disappointing. It has 4 crew members, bigger size and ammo storage just in front part of tank, so very often you will be destroyed with one shot. Front armor may prevent damage only from machine guns and autocannons, side armor will be penetrated even with Browning shells from close distance, so don't expect from this tank any survivability. Also, for German and Japanese versions of M41 Walker Bulldog is actual lack of good air support and weaker setups, so American version would be best to play, when other would be just very good. According to combination of advantages and disadvantages I can say that it is very good light tank, suggesting interesting and dynamic gameplay, filling not ideal setups on these battle rating for Germany and Japan, and providing very fun light tank gameplay in American tier with ability to switch on awesome strike aircraft. As for many other light tanks, there are only 2 of acceptable tactics for this tank. It's flanking and ambushing. Flanking is more preferable, because this tank features very good dynamics and speed, so ambushing should be situating and secondary tactic, along with doing some minimal results on battlefield and fast switching to strike aircraft if you play American version. This tank isn't designed for battles face to face, so you should avoid them. At the end, I'll as usually say about customization, it's small enough to cover it with bushes if you have them. Also it has a lot of camouflages in game and on War Thunder Live, so you always can find something for variety if you are bored. That's all what I wanted to say about M41 Walker Bulldog, one of few American classical light tanks. Thanks for watching and bye.
Alpha. 3. Acknowledged. Open fire.